Greetings all, Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we went to the Skipper's retreat and got a sea chart which led us here to the shipyard, where we're continuing to investigate the whereabouts of Skipper's ship. Today, we'll be regressing through this shipyard in hope to get whereabouts to said ship. But first things first, we gotta take care of these outposts. We haven't dealt with these guys in a while. And I seem to be pretty rusty at it too. So I'm really going at being very aggressive against these guys. But they're not gonna last too long against me, especially with our goddess longsword. And we got a lizard tail as well. I guess that's a good little bonus, but whatever. Might be useful to upgrade something. Never know. I don't know why I'm being so coy about it. I really don't know if it's gonna be used to upgrade anything or not. It should be. It's in the game, so why else? What other purpose would it serve? Unless there's something I'm forgetting right now. But in any case, tangents aside, actually sit down because I need some health back. You talk to this guy. Hey, that's my seat. Nobody sits there rear end on my seat but me. Got it? Well, too bad. I don't see your name on it, mister. It's a free country after all, or at least a free region. The station here was used by folks heading into the old mines. People still ride the minecarts all over the place. I am probably supposed to tell you that there's some safety information about using the cars posted on the wall over there. Cart riding can be dangerous at times, so I suggest you would give that stuff a quick read. As he would, because there's not going to be any tutorial that will tell us about this. When we approach the cart, press A to get on. Lean your body with the Wiimote to balance the weight of the cart as you approach a curve. If you're moving too fast, press B to slow down. Shake the Wiimote upward to jump over obstacles, and that's pretty much all we need to know about this. So with all that information in mind, we can now use this minecart to get closer to our objective. And down we go. So be sure to lean your body with the Wiimote in the opposite direction of a curve. So if the curve's going left like so, you go right, and you'll get a speed boost as a result. It makes getting to our destination a lot faster. But this could only be one of two sections, if I remember correctly, about this minecart segment. So don't worry about being a bit of a nightmare, or a huge nightmare, because it's really not. I'm not really leaning right now, so I could be eating my words pretty soon. Did get out. And there's our second minecart segment up ahead. A bunch of Gerudo dragonflies. I might keep flip-flopping between the pronunciation. Whoa! More Arachid swarms. Wow, I really gotta be more careful around this area. I'm going into this without thinking a lot, am I? It's getting surprised a lot. So here's the way back down. Oh, one little Raka just came down by itself. That's pretty sad. Kind of feel sad about killing it, actually. It really didn't deserve it that much. Probably should have let it live, but oh well, it's dead now. I can't really retract that. Alright, here's more information about this. Oh, it's just construction bay. Oh well. Talk to this guy though, or this robot, which is deactivated. No time shift stone to bring it to life, so yeah, it's gonna have a pretty sad existence. Just saying that. Alright, this minecart segment can be a bit trickier than the last one. Just remember to curve at the right opportunities, and you'll be safe. Also, you gotta make sure to steer in the right direction to get off the branching paths. There's gonna be quite a few of these at some point, especially with those dead ends. I don't think I need to tell you what a dead end will do to you if you approach it. I'm pretty sure hopping right before you approach a gap like that, it might be able to keep your cart a bit more steady. Ah! Fell off. Yeah, the thing about this minecart segment is that you have to be aligned with the Wii motion sensor bar completely, otherwise it won't read your moves as well, like you just saw right there. I was trying to tilt one direction, but it wouldn't respond. So that's just one downside you gotta work around in these minecart segments. But as long as you're aligned to your with your motion sensor bar, then you should be fine. Oh come on! I was tilting right that time. I swear I was tilting right, or at least leaning right. I have no idea why I'm having so much trouble with this all of a sudden. I never had this much trouble when going through the shipyard the first time. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. There's another branching path coming up ahead. Come on, Link. Work with me here. That's it. Come on, teamwork. Teamwork is key here, Link. I can't do anything without you. A bit of a straightaway so I can rest my arm for a few seconds. Now we're on the road again. As if we ever left the track to begin with. Oh, it's a little tricky. Ah, good. Got past that segment. That one can screw you up especially because of the quick curves. Especially near the end of this segment, because it curves around a lot. It might take you a few tries to memorize the track, but if that happens, then it shouldn't be a problem to you. It's a bit of trial and error if that's what you need. Bird statue can't use that to transport anywhere. Last stop, construction bay. Last stop indeed. Thank goodness those minecart segments are over. It's really starting to wear down my wrist a little bit. Master, we have arrived at the shipyard construction bay. With the passing of many years, this structure has filled with sand. I recommend looking in the sand for a clue that might direct you to the location of the ship. There's really is not much to go on in this area. At the end of the month, rail cars will be out of operation for a full day while the track is inspected. Only you can warn your co-workers early enough to avoid pirate attacks. Okay, that's a pretty good little reference. I wonder if there's anything else here we can interact with. Nothing too important. I wonder if we can get up on those crates. Looks like I can, but I don't think there's anything up there. I'm gonna search for my hook beetle just to be on the safe side. Because if there's anything on here at all that's worth of importance, then I'm gonna be so mad. Doesn't seem like there's anything worthy up there. That's good. More rackets to deal with. So the gate is closed. Gotta find a way to open it. So use our Gus bellows to lower the sand a little bit. Look who it is! It's one of our old friends. Molderak is back. Yeah, we're dealing with this guy a second time around for some reason. I guess it's supposed to be a boss of some sort. But we dealt with this guy before, so it's not gonna be too worth of our time. Of course, without God's longsword, it should be a bit easier to deal with since it could deal a lot more damage. I say that as I get grabbed. Also, I think it's butchered some English there. I say that as I get grabbed. That's really well structuring. Grammatical structure. How does it work? Okay, so this guy, there really is nothing that changes about this fight. Just attack the same weak points, dodge the same attacks, and you're good to go. Okay, so that's one pincer down. Now let's deal with the big one. Open it so I can get this fight over with, please. It's one of those instances of padding where just reusing the same enemy over and over again. I know you need to have some challenge in your little dungeons, but this really A, isn't much of a dungeon, and B, we've already seen this fight before, like I said. I didn't go for that strike. I usually tend to go for the right swiping strikes like this one, instead of going the other way. I'm just more right-handed that way. Or maybe if I'm more right-minded in my reflexes, I guess. That's what I always seem to rely on. Okay, now for the tough part. I have to stab you in the eye multiple times before you buried like that. So it'll last longer on the surface, but I guess not. Okay, no more hiding, Mr. Molderak. And know I got your name right this time without butchering it for some reason. I don't know why I did. Wow, I actually had it trapped in the corner. If it didn't burrow underground, I probably would have taken it down very easily. This boss fight is a lot more easier than the last time, that's for sure. Hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that. Because, you know, Let's Play Curse and all. And just as I say that, Moldorak number 2 is finished. I don't think there's any hard piece we can get this time, though. Yep, nothing much. Just a couple hearts. Master, it would appear that in the many years this factory went unused, monsters have moved in and built a nest. I now estimate that the chance of finding a clue in the sand here is extremely low. But we did open that gate, so we can finally get out of here. Don't bother trying to lower the sand if there's anything of use down there. There's nothing worthy. I've tried it before, and it's just a waste of time. Okay, so now that we investigate this area, we're actually doing a bit better on time than I thought we would actually. I said actually twice again. I gotta stop doing that. It's a really bad habit I have. So let's confirm with Skipper once again. So my ship wasn't here, and there's only one place left for us to look for clues. This could be scary, but we have to head to the Stronghold of pirates who stole my ship. So let's not waste any time. There's something else for us to do here, so no choice in delaying the inevitable. This is pretty scary. The pirate captain's a mechanical maniac. He's got no shortage of evil underlings, too. I never wanted to lay eyes on him again. But if we want to take the ship back, then we have no choice. The pirate stronghold is here at this mark. Okay, so I placed a mark back at the ancient harbor because I checked in between recordings to see if I missed anything there because I thought I was, but I'm not. So that's why it's there. Tighten up whatever humans you have instead of bolts and let's get going. So let's set sail off to the pirate stronghold. What I really like about Lanero is that not only incorporates the time shift stones and shows how those were used in its Reach's former civilization, but there's also a lot of world building in case of the whole pirate aspect it has going for it. So that's what I like about Lanero a lot. That's something I haven't brought up previously, but because I kept forgetting, and we've been pretty occupied with finding the skipper's ship, but something I wanted to point out. Now we're at the pirate stronghold. I'm surprised we got here pretty quick, actually. I thought we'd spend a lot more time back at the shipyard. This is as easily as scary as I thought it would be. But if you think about it, they should be all dead. The only reason I'm up and about like this is because of that time shift stone on the boat. So I have nothing to worry about. I feel better now, Link. And so it's time for you to go look for my ship. I'll wait here, of course. Yeah, because we're the hero, we get to do all the work and you might end up getting all the credits. Because that's kind of how heroism works sometimes. As sad as that is. Bunch of you big choo-choos. I threw that way over his head. I was so off the mark there. Well, yeah, I think I got that one choo-choo. Yeah, I did. So it did all work out in the end. Fantastic. I didn't waste it for nothing. Okay, so before we head inside, I noticed a couple of rupees on top of these pillars that we want to get first. Oh, there's also another creature out the teeth, so you worry about that. Took them all down with a little bit of sweat. Oh, I see a monster claw there. Very good. You never have too much treasure on hand. No matter how many times those text boxes appear. Go away, all of you! How many of you are there? Jeez, I know you have a lot of bats flying around, but that's ridiculous. Bombs, I definitely need those. Okay, so now to get to those rupees I mentioned before, just use your hook beetle and then just ascend. Want to fly into that light though, I'll retract the beetle automatically. If this ends up taking too long, I'll just cut ahead to if I do find any rupees, because I do remember them being here before. But this might take some time without our speed upgrade. I guess the rupees aren't here this time. Oh well. I forgot to get to this statue. Want to mark that for later, in case we need to teleport back here when we're back at our loft wing. Though I don't think there'll be any reason for us to do so unless I completely forget about something, which I hope won't happen. So without any further delay, let's head inside the pirate stronghold. This is gonna act like a mini dungeon of sorts, so we're gonna be here for quite some time. Come to think of it, this whole section of Find the Ship is kind of like one mini dungeon after another. Yeah, what is it, Fi? This device looks like it's meant to hold a time shift stone, but there's not one currently installed. There's a 95% chance that it's the same type of device as the ones we encountered in Linear Mine. Signs indicate that time shift stones were used in this facility as a kind of power source. Alright then. Deal with this. Go through here. Gotta find ourselves a time shift stone. Really, that time shift mechanic wasn't dropped after the first time in Linear Desert. So obviously to deal with, I should not get cornered like that, otherwise I'll get ganged up like crazy, take a bunch of damage. Go ahead. Really should have blocked against you, but I don't know why I didn't do that. At least you're dead now. Ow! Don't you do your shuriken uppercut against me? That's copyrighted. At least that's what I think it is. I'm not sure Kaka will look at that as a shoryuken, but that's how I see it sometimes. Okay, now let's deal with you. Not too hard, Mr. Electro Spume. I want to get this heart before we progress. Oh, okay, I thought I had enough stamina. Dang it. I thought I had enough stamina to grab the heart and then go ahead. Guess I got too greedy. Alright, now we'll proceed using our stamina against the Sing Sand. There we go. Open this door. Alright. There's our time shift stone. I thought we had to progress a little further to get to that, but I was wrong. This object is called a time shift orb. I conjecture that unlike the time shift stones we've seen, this device was designed to be carried around and installed at different locations. So we take this orb with us. This should lead us a bit further into this mini dungeon. Though this could end up being smaller than I thought. I'd be pretty happy that was the case. Uh-oh. Hello. I didn't expect to see you here. Deal with you very quickly. There we go. So I forgot about these other Technoblends. Let's see strategies before. Just be sure not to get too close with your Skyward strike, otherwise you might get electrocuted. Hearts. Come on, could have more rupees and hearts. It's very generous that you're looking out for my health game, but I kind of want the riches. Oh, there's some BMOs. Wow, that time show orb actually helped us out. I could have moved in and strike it there. Come on, Link. Vertical strikes, please. Thank you very much. Don't know why you weren't cooperating with me for a minute there. But, motion controls. What can you do with them? Alright, so these gates will activate if we get too close to the time shift orb. So leave some distance and get ourselves a silver rupee as reward. Nice. This one will have a gate, that's good. Oh, this section. Okay, this is gonna take some time, so I think we're gonna end things off here for today. Yeah, I know it's an abrupt end to today's video, but this section kind of puzzles me a bit, so that's why I'm saving it. So with that being said, next time on Skyward Sword, we'll progress hopefully through the remainder of this pirate stronghold and finally find the whereabouts of the skipper's ship. Until we meet again, everyone, farewell for now.